Welcome back to another YouTube video with your girl Meniyahsimone, or Meniyah if you want to say hi. And before we get into the video, I'm gonna just make sure that y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you like what I'm putting out, go ahead and hit that button for me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if you're new here, welcome to the crew. You know how we do. We get down, we don't play around. Now let's get right into the video. I'm just gonna be doing makeup and telling y'all what's not really a story. It's just like, I guess you consider it a story, but it's just the reason why I want to drop out this semester. I cannot see y'all. So if you see me squint from time to time, it's really because I can't, like, ain't no 20/20 vision around here, okay? Ain't none of that. Material girl. Okay, so boom, right? It's the beginning. I told y'all last video, well, not last video, but it's coming out. The video I recorded last week is coming out probably today as in Thursday, October, today 11th, right? Yeah, October 11th. Yeah, but in that video I updated y'all that I am a senior in college and I don't like it. So, and a lot of people would think it's the schoolwork. No, it's just one professor, right? It's the econ professor. And if you ask me, econ is hard. It's so hard. And, you know, if it's a hard class, you need an understanding and professor who's going to take your time to help you out. Wrong. I don't got none of that. The first couple of weeks of school, you know, go by, wasn't nothing really wrong, you know. Wasn't a lot of work, you know. I was relaxing, chilling like a villain, right? Then we get into, like, maybe the 4th week of school, and this class has a quiz, and that's it. Like, one quiz that's due, and we didn't even do chapter 1 homework. So that's the first red flag, right? I think I did the first quiz, but nobody did the first homework because there was no homework up there, right? So okay, so if you know anything about schools, a lot of schools are opening back up. A lot of schools are opening back up because, you know, there's the vaccine out and they want to continue regular activities on campus, but it's not even regular activities. Like, that's why I'm not on there, because it's boring. So a few weeks go by and this man, like, I genuinely think that he's mad because we couldn't go on campus. I genuinely think that that's why he was mad at the whole world, right? For quizzes and tests, he's like, it's supposed to be taken on campus, but due to so and such, it's going to be online. Sir, if you're mad about that, take it up with your boss. They don't got nothing to do with the students, all right? Right, so November 1st, right? The week before November 1st, he goes and announces that everyone got to come to class on Monday. Talking about he has a list of the non-compliant and compliant students, meaning students who have the vaccine and don't have the vaccine. It's like, you really went out of your way to do all that for us to come into class? Beyond me. Crazy. That is mine. So Monday comes and I didn't go to school that morning. I didn't go up to campus that morning, right? My best friend was my ride up to campus and she couldn't go to campus. So if she can't go, I can't go, right? What the non-compliant students, they're able to do and continue online with the class, right? So I tried going in there because I can't go on campus. This man kicks me out. He kicks me out. I'm like, no, there's no way you just did that. Like, there's no there's no way you just kicked me out of this class, right? So I didn't get to go to class Wednesday. So I emailed him after he kicked me out of class. I'm like, sir, I cannot come up to campus. My ride is unable to come up to campus due to certain reasons. And I don't have no money or no car to get up there. And that's what this man doesn't do. This man doesn't respond to my email. So I'm like, right on. Right on. I'm like, that's mad unprofessional. A lot of universities include attendance as your grade. So if you miss 5 or more classes, you fail. I'm like forwarding this email to this man all week long, all week. I forwarded it again on Wednesday. I forwarded it again on Thursday. I forwarded it again Thursday night, right? So I log back in on Friday, and he lets me stay in the class. I'm just like, where was this energy a couple seconds ago? A couple of days ago. That made me mad. And it's just like, he had to have read my email, or he would have just kept kicking me out of class. Okay, but yeah, he left me in class, and it's just like he don't respond to emails at all, and that makes me mad because, like I said before, what if I had a dire situation where I can't do nothing about nothing, and you just ignore my emails? Okay, so I just fixed my eyebrows off camera because it was taking too long. Okay, back to the point. So at the beginning of the semester, this man goes, Mondays and Wednesdays would be like face to face, and then Fridays would be online, right? So this man goes on to say, the authorities. First of all, who is the authority, sir? Like, I thought you made the rules for this class. This is your class. So he goes, the authorities say that we gotta come to campus on Fridays. That's another red flag. Cause it don't make no sense. It's just like, this man just making up stuff as he can go. Like, he's making stuff as he can go. And it's like if it's in a syllabus, or if you say that, why does someone else have to tell you that you can't do that no more? You just don't want it at home, right? So then, just recently, we had a quiz, and here all like, he was saying that if you can't come on the campus, or if you don't come on campus, you can't take the quiz. Problem 2 is, so we're in class, right? And my best friend goes and asks the professor on Blackboard while we're online, what can the people who cannot come just to campus do about the quiz? This man blatantly, like, he ignores her. I'm like, no way on God's green earth he just did that. No way on God's green earth, right? So she once again turns her mic on for another time, and she's like, hello, can you hear me? And this man dead ignored. He ignored her. I'm like, yeah, no. So I go, and I'm like, excuse me, professor, can you not hear her? Like, she's saying something, like, can you not hear her? And he was talking, right? This is the part that made me mad. He was talking, right? You know how you usually, like, you stop talking to read something? This man stopped talking, and you could tell he was reading what I was saying. He continued with his conversation and ignored my question. I'm like, yeah, because I'm gonna get him. Because ain't no way you finna ignore me and my best friend. Not both of us. So that happened, and it's not even just me and my best friend that got a problem with him. It's the whole class that got a problem with him. The whole class got a problem with him because he's just a terrible, a shitty ass professor. He is, and I wouldn't even hold you. Right? So after that whole stuff went down, we have a group chat for the class, and everybody we were just talking about it because he was being disrespectful. Like, that's so disrespectful. Like, you ignored 2 students as they asked you a question, right? So that happened. Oh, we was talking about in a group chat. Somehow somebody brought up midterm grades, right? So I'm just like, oh shoot, I didn't even know we had midterm grades up there. So I go on Blackboard, and guess what's not up there? My midterm grade. So I emailed this man, right? Monday. I emailed him Monday. Didn't get no response. Emailed him Tuesday. No response. Emailed him Wednesday. Still no response. And at this point, I'm finna cuss him out. Like, I was so close to writing him a nice email. Because y'all know how much midterm grades are? Like, that's nothing to play about. It's just like, I'm lucky that I was able to catch on when I caught on, because like I said, we have like 4 weeks left in the semester. Imagine me trying to go to him after the 4 weeks is up, trying to get my midterm grade in. He probably looked at me crazy, right? And it's just like, I need you to put my grade in. And this man still hasn't responded yet, and I'm just like, about 2 seconds away from me emailing that dean. 2 seconds. Because no. Okay, so like I mentioned, y'all, okay, so usually like every course you take in college, it has some type of project, right? We have a project due on December 5th. Right? This man has not talked about this project at all. At all. And it's November 11th. We have about 2 more weeks, maybe 2 more weeks in November. And that week after that, that's when the project's due. And it's just like, you're not even talking about it. Like, niggas don't even know, people don't even know what's going on with it, and you're not even talking about it. And that's making me mad, because if the schoolwork is hard for your class, that project ain't going to be easy. That project is not going to be easy, like, at all, in the least bit. I refuse to not know what's going on on this project, because this schoolwork you putting out is a little hard, Professor, and you're not telling nobody what's going on. But yeah, it's just like, if the class is not easy, sir, why are you waiting till last minute for us to be doing all this? Like, and I know that project is hard because I took him my junior year, I think during the fall. No, it was during the fall. And bro, that project was hard. I'm not saying, like, some people say it's hard because they don't try. No, I tried. I tried to understand what the man was talking about. So that project was mad hard, and I'm gonna need him to start figuring out what he needs to do. Cause I'm not gonna be sitting up here looking like Boo the Fool. I'm not. I'm finna get my grade. As a professor, you're supposed to make it easier for students in the class. If you're not communicating, if you're not trying to help us out, we're gonna struggle. And they're gonna see that in the grades. And another thing, like, okay, so this professor, like, he wants us to, like, show our work. And at first, I'm like, am I not doing what he's supposed to do? Because he used to give me bad grades. He still gives me bad grades. And I don't understand why, because I do the work, I show it, I do it how he wants it, and he still give me bad grades. And it's just like, what more do you want from me? I'm trying. I'm doing my best. How are you going to teach? You don't want to help your students. That don't even make no sense. Like, 2 + 2 is not equaling 4. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That was just on the phone. She was calling me. But, What was I saying? I really don't really know what I was saying. But yeah, he's like literally no help. But you know what? He's gonna get what he deserves. Sooner or later, he's gonna get what he deserves, and I ain't gonna feel too bad for the guy. I'm not. For anyone thinking about going to college, if you're not already in college, make sure you go to Rate My Professor when you pick classes, cause some of the professors really are trash, and I don't want nobody to go through what I went through with this semester. Like, thank God someone's over, and thank God I didn't really drop out, because I was like this close. I was this close to dropping out. I wouldn't even care. I would have not cared at all. Not a single bit. Oh, another thing with the professor. Okay, so basically, I'm telling y'all, this man lies as he goes. He lies as he goes. And I've never in my life seen a man lie as he go. Like, every time somebody asks him about like who made these rules or whatever, right? He goes and say the authorities. I mean, I said that, but like, he goes and says stuff like that. But it's just like, people would ask him who they are, and he would never answer. I think he'd just be lying. And at your big age, you lying. Like, you have to be at least 3 times my age, and you still lying. He's basically saying that it's the university's rules. But if it was the university's rule for all the classes to be back in face-to-face, why do I have 3 other classes that are online? What? Y'all see what I'm trying to say? Y'all pick up what I'm putting down? I mean, that's all we had to talk about was him being a bad professor. And if you are not in college yet and plan to go to college, please make sure you do some research about your professor. Because one thing, you do not want to have a semester with a bad professor. Like, that will really just make you want to drop out. Like, it's really terrible. Yeah, this just about wraps up my video. Hold on. So that just about wraps up my video. To all my college students out there struggling with a bad professor, I'm praying for y'all like I'm praying for myself, because I know how hard it is. Hold on, cause who is out here looking this good? Like, hold on. Hold up. It's giving what needs to give. But if you guys liked what y'all see today, stick tuned for some more content. If you don't, let me tell you something. I don't care. But that's in this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
You got me figure it out. You got me figure it out. You got me figure it out.